In this session, I'm going to take a further look at using FX by sending to a mix. So I did the first pass through that in the previous session. I'm going to look at a little bit more and what you can do with FX, mixing a couple of different ones together and changing a few of the parameters and perhaps adding another option in as well. So first off, we're going to get our band back on. So I starting off with nothing again. So this is the multi-track recording. So what I'll do is I'll add a little bit in and then we can make some changes to that. So I'm going to add some reverb to the vocalists. So that was the first thing, as I did in the previous session. So what I'll do as well is I'm going to add in the different reverb onto our keyboard. So I've now got reverb on vocals and reverb on keys, and I can turn that off, just the relative amounts. So I could mix those together. If I wanted to, I could add delay on as well, so let's do a little bit of delay. So let's put some delay on the guitar. And we'll adjust the So, whole mixture of different effects in there, way more than you probably use in normal. So let's drop the delay off. But that shows you how you can mix multiple together. You can adjust the balance of different instruments and vocals in each one and adjust the amount of the effect that's coming back through on the master ones. So now I'm going to look at adding a new effect onto one of our channels. So what I'd like to do is put some chorus effect onto the guitar. So I don't have that currently on the desk, but I have it in the library. So what I need to do is go to the FX section of the desk, so the button just in the centre of the screen here. And what I'll look for is a spare slot. So there's an empty rack here on number 4 because we don't currently use that. So first off, I need to load in what the effect is I want to use. So go to library, and I find in the library the one I'm after. So I'm looking for a chorus, so let's go for a classic chorus. Load that in. So that's loaded that into slot number 4, but there's nothing currently being sent to number 4. So to help with this, let's mute the other instruments for the moment and just listen to the guitar. So if I then go to mix number 4 on my desk and I choose to send some of the guitar in, then I can now add the chorus effect to the guitar. So I can drop that out and add it back in again. I can then adjust the parameters on that. So I could change the rate, depth, just the other parameters. You've got EQ options and various other settings on there that you can have a look at. So maybe I get that how I like it, thinking, okay, that's quite good, I'd like to use that. So what I can then do is I can go back to the library, go to the user library, and I can save this as a new setting. So their name, and then that's available for the next time. So if I wanted to then recall that another time, I've got it. So same as we did with the channel, you can save that. So if I now bring the rest of the band back in, so I've now got a couple of different reverbs and the chorus. So the vocals have got reverb, the keys have got some reverb, and the guitar's got some chorus on it. As I did previously, I can turn all those off. I've also got DCA set for all the FX channels, so I can quickly mute everything if I want to. I can also change the individual levels of those on the desk here. Don't currently have my number 4 mapped, so I could add that in if I wanted to control that as well. That would be easy enough to add onto the surface if I needed it. So the similar thing works with the reverbs. So I could go to the reverb, and if I decided I wanted to modify that, I didn't quite like the one that was there, I could use the library to go and load in a different reverb. So that I could record one of the predefined ones if I wanted to, or I could make some changes to this, change the parameters on here, and then save that into the library. So I can do that on any of those 4 there that are currently set up as mixes, and that gives me quite a few different options in terms of what I can do with adding effects to the band.